All, you know, but jokes and messing about aside, this is actually a really serious thing I want to talk to you about, and it really came to me lately because I was up at the Northwest 200, and if you're not from around here or don't follow road racing, it's actually a road race. It's a motorbike bike road race here in Northern Ireland. It's held every year. It's on public streets, like they close the public streets, and it's all race bikes doing crazy dumb stuff. And this year there was actually a fatality. A guy lost his life. Like, he was a young guy, he was 20, so he was. Like, his dad came out and said, like, at least he died doing what he loved. And like, like, that breaks my heart. I was watching a documentary that Eric Banner made a few years back called Love the Beast. It was about an old Ford muscle car that he rebuilt with his mates, and they raced it and he crashed and all, and in it they were saying about, like, to what extent are you willing to go? Like, what extent do you put your family through all this stuff? And it got me thinking about, realistically, everyone on bikes, no matter who you are, if you're out on a bike on the street, you're putting yourself in a dangerous position. Like, you're putting yourself in that point of, if I take a corner wrong, run wide and straight into a car, that could be it. Lights out, no more, you know. Whenever I was actually up at the Northwest, I wasn't up actually on the Saturday, which is like the main day, it's the main race day. I went up one evening which had the Super Twins race, and then I think the Super Stock was meant to run, but it was then pushed back because there was an accident. It was a pretty hairy one from what I hear. I haven't actually got to see it yet. Like, seeing them all going around like flat out just made you go, oh yeah, I would love to do this. You're like, yes, give me a set of leathers, give me wait, I meant to be going faster. Crap! Like, give me a set of leathers, give me boots, give me a bike, I'm gonna pin it, I'm gonna do it. Like, because realistically, you just need your race license. And, well, you can start off with Nisha essentially and make her into a race bike, like the Super Twins, you know? And then you're a racer. But it's just like, okay, that's an option, you could do that if you wanted, but is that really how far you want to go? Because for so many people, the most that they're going to do is a nice sunny Sunday in the middle of summer, you know, and that's it. For others, it's a day in, day out commute. No matter what the weather, no matter what conditions, they're going to be on the bike. And then there's others where it's whatever, like any chance they get, they'll be out on the bike. If they've got free time, they'll be out on the bike. And then others, you know, track days. And like, each person has their own limit as to how far they're willing to push and how much risk they're really willing to accept. Because, like, let's think about it, let's just think like this. If you go out on a track day, right? If you go out, you paid your money to be out on track, how you doing, buddy? And you're like, yep, track day, awesome, sweet. And you low side, right? And your bike goes barreling out into the barriers, or just out in the sand, or if you're out on like an airstrip type place, just goes into the grass. Fine, your bike's gone. Your bike's totaled, end of. So, because like, unless you're paying for track insurance, your regular road insurance is not going to cover that. So, bye bye bike. But then there's that possibility of, you know, like a high side and snap your neck. And like, each person, like, for me, my thought process in going on track is a purely learning tool. I don't have any real desire to go on track, to pin it and go to find out how fast I can go. For me, it's purely a learning tool. So it's like, okay, what's the limits there that I can push to be safe? And just build on general knowledge and skill on two wheels. Oh, you're all kinds of feisty. I did that once. I got in trouble with the police. Just saying, love. But then there's others who's just like, okay, I'll not go on track, I'll just dick about on the streets. Alright then, fine. If you're going out on like a nice Sunday ride, drag a knee on public streets that are not closed, and you think that's fine, whatever, that's cool for you. If that's good for you, sweet, no worries. But there's so much more risk there, so they're willing to push that much further. You know, because you got other traffic, you got really poor road conditions, especially in comparison to track conditions. Because at least with track, everything's consistent. Well, that's pretty. Yeah, everything's consistent, everything's reliable. Like, you know, okay, we'll do a few side laps. Okay, I know there's a gravelly patch here, there's a wet patch over there. I know the areas where it's good, but on the street you're running like a mountain road 2-3 times. You don't really get that. You don't get that ability. There's guys who'd be like, okay, like stunt bike riders. You know, a lot of them are great examples of this. Like they've done, like I mean, I'm talking about more like professional stunt bike riders here. It's like all they do is ride in a parking lot. Like all they do is trailer their bike to the stunt lot, ride there, and then trailer it home. You know, they're taking so much of the exterior dangers and just really focusing on the dangers that come with what they're doing on the bike. But it just got me thinking, this is like, how far am I willing to push? Like how far am I happy to go, yep, oh this road sucks, why did I come down here? Yeah, like how far am I willing to be comfortable? Like I know currently my limits on the street and where I'm comfortable to be on the street. Like I'm more than happy to be lane splitting at 50 miles an hour. But for some people that's a nope, not happening. And for others this is like, why are you going so slow? You can do 70. But let's not talk about lane splitting or the legality side of it, because that's so different, and the lack of information here really gets on me. But let's not talk about that. And like, I'm not going to be going out trying to drag knee on the public street. But for some people, that's exactly what they want to do. But then there's the other side of it, it's like, well, all I want to do is wear high vis, go from place to place, get home to work. Like, get home, get to work, and that's it. Oh, I hate that corner. Such bad surface, and you have no visibility. Now, like, I gotta say, like, I know no one that knew that fella. Like, I don't even know his name. Like, I know the likelihood of any of them seeing it is so minimal, but like my prayers go out to yous. I can't even process what yous probably feel. Yeah, like I can't even process what it's like to lose a son, you know. But like my condolences go out to yous if you actually get this, if you actually watch this. Pop that in. Scoot to the front to the safest spot. I win. I'm winning. You lose. I win. I'm in first place. But no, I just wanted to talk about that a bit, and this because it was just on my mind. Like, wondering how far I'm willing to go for bikes. Like, to what point am I willing, like what point am I going to go, you know what, no, let's just hang the helmet up, let's hang up the keys, let's not do this anymore. It's an interesting one, I think. Like at the moment, like I'm sitting here thinking I'm going to be riding until the day I die, body dependent, you know, providing my health allows me, I'm gonna be on the bike. But that's the thing, I don't know. You come, stay where you are, love. If you were looking over, use your blinker. Yikes! I know this is sort of like a sucky, somber-esque kind of downer video, but it's something. Oh, Rev Bomb's been a hermer. Yikes! Come on, darling, let's get going. Yeah, it's kind of a sucky, somber type video, but it's something that was... Oops. That was bad. Yeah, yeah. You see, I'm willing to do that sort of stuff on the street still. Yeah, I know this is kind of a sucky, somber type video, but it's something that's honestly been on my mind, and I wanted to sort of talk about it and speak it out, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm more than happy to be doing dumb crap on the street to a point. Like I don't see the big deal about doing a wheelie and all like that. It's just like, depending on where you want to do it and how you're doing it. Like in my head, it's safer to be doing a wheelie on the street than it is to be dragging me on the street. You know, that's just how I register it in my head. And y'all are probably like, well, that's stupid. And it might be. It might very well be, but At least in my head, that's how I process it. I wanted to talk about it, maybe even get your thoughts on it, you know, because, you know, we're all different. We're all, oh, nice Goldie. Yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, and as to like where your limits are, if you ride, that is, or if you don't ride, like where you think the limits are. If it's like what's safe for a bike, like for a rider. Well, safe. You can only be so safe on a bike. But yeah, I'd love your thoughts on that too. So if you got any, why not share it with me, because I'd love to hear it. But anyway, hope you liked this video. If you did, why not hit the like button, and if you want to see some more, why not subscribe? Yeah, not slamming the brakes again, so I'm not locking up that rear and just sliding all over the place. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, why not hit the like button, and if you want to see some more, why not subscribe, because, you know, it's pretty much free and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, I'll go get doing what I need to get done, and I will catch y'all later. Peace. Peace. No. Bye.